welcome back to this week's Trick of the Week. I'm Richard Rebuffo, and for this week and the next couple of weeks, I decided to share with you some of the cool tricks that I do during my children's acts, which I like to call magic for young audiences, because that's really what they are, right? We're teaching them how to be an audience, to appreciate this wonderful art, this wonderful magic, and so with that, I like to incorporate reading into my shows. And one of the books I discuss is Through the Looking Glass. Now, I don't really have a looking glass. I don't carry one with me, but I do have a glass, and we will be using that. And as we know, in Through the Looking Glass, and if you don't know what that is, go ask Alice. And Through the Looking Glass, Alice falls down a rabbit hole and then appears back home through her mirror. Now, while in the rabbit hole, she enters this magical land called Wonderland. And there's all these creatures and strange things that she sees and meets and discovers. It truly is one of the most magical reads you can ever experience. I highly suggest it. Now, with that, the setup that I'm doing here. So I have my very pretty multicolored silk, and this is going to be Alice, because it's so pretty. These two silks that I tied together are going to go into my glass. Now, normally during one of my shows, I would probably have a kid hold the two silks in their hands, or even during my stage act, I would have the kids or somebody come up on stage with me and hold the silks together in their hands, because it's always more magical when it happens in their hands. But using a glass, so you can actually see through it, it's opaque, you know the silks are in there, it was empty beforehand. I think it's cool as well. And this, folks, is our rabbit hole. This nice, very pretty, shiny blue bag, kind of matches my eyes a little bit. Now, something interesting about this bag is that if you notice, there's a giant hole in the bottom. That's there for a very specific reason. It adds the really cool magical effect in the end. And it's also funny to watch the kids, when I say reach into the bag and grab what you can grab, they go, it's a hole. I'm like, there certainly is. Yes, there is. And we're going to take care of that. Zip that thing up. So we take Alice, and she goes into the bag, like so. She goes down the rabbit hole. And while there, she travels through this magical, mystical land, learning new things, seeing new things, making new discoveries about who she is, growing up along the way. And with a little wave, with a little magic, wave of my wand, a little tap, that rabbit hole becomes just that, nothing but a giant hole. It is now completely empty. Where did she go? What happened to her? How does she come back? Well, like I said, she comes back through the glass. Right here, with those two silks, ladies and gentlemen, Alice. That's it for this week. Thank you, folks, very much. You can now find me on Yelp. Please check that out. And also, don't forget to subscribe. You can subscribe. Find me on Facebook, and visit my cool new website. That's it, folks. Thank you very much, and hope you have a fantastic, fantastic holiday tomorrow. Thank you.